At the moment, Cardano is experiencing a massive price drop, and for some, it may be the best time to invest in this cryptocurrency. Meanwhile, for some crypto enthusiasts, why you should sell all Cardano? What is the best course of action for you now? Watch this video as we will answer these questions and more recent updates about Cardano. So for a crypto enthusiast, he was once a big fan of Cardano, but after hearing about how smelly the project is, he became less interested. Can it be true? With this video, I will show you the data behind that to demonstrate why Cardano is a total shite and why you should probably dump your ADA. With a $30 billion market cap, Cardano is still ranked 9 on the charts, and out of 17,000 coins, Cardano is the 9th most valuable coin, and it traded at 95 cents a dollar on the first week of March out of all of the coins on market cap. Getting right into the stink of things, he mentioned that he used to love Cardano and held it between 14 cents and $2.40. Moreover, he held on all the way until the smart contracts launched. He was excited about the smart contracts launching, and then when they launched, they got absolutely no traction. Investing in smart contracts should be evaluated in two different ways, but I'll discuss them both in a moment since there are a couple of ways to assess them. First, you want to look at how the blockchain is performing and also the total value locked onto the chain. Now that we've gotten into the blockchain, let's have a look at the statistics on blockchair.com. What's the point of this? Now, as we all currently know that ADA is a coin that supports the Cardano blockchain, every transaction on the blockchain requires gas fees, which are prepaid by ADA. Therefore, the more transactions run on the chain, the more value and utility the ADA coin will have, as well as the more valuable the ADA token. Furthermore, to gain more utility for the ADA token, it needs to be widely adopted by a large number of users. In terms of transactions, they have over 33 million on Cardano and more than 116,968 transactions within 24 hours. Thus, it is evident that Cardano has failed horribly. In 2017, they were already ahead of these other chains, as they began operations well before they were followed by these other chains. Therefore, why have they spent 5 years and not have smart contracts that have either been adopted or successfully launched? This is what matters the most. Meanwhile, it is said that Cardano has a terrible backend for developers, and that is one of its biggest weaknesses. Furthermore, Cardano developers do not want to build on top of it since it is not familiar with the blocking software that it uses, and it is quite confusing and difficult to use. On the other hand, just to give you an overview of how it works, what is so special about Apple products? In part, it is because they are very, very easy to use. If you want people to use your product, it needs to be very, very simple to use, and Cardano is relatively challenging to develop in comparison to Solana and Ethereum and all the other chains. DeFi Llama is another thing I would like to share with you because this is what I was referring to with total value locked. A blockchain's liquidity refers to the value locked within it that has been utilized. In other words, it is the total value of the blockchain. As an example, let's take a look at Ethereum, which has a significant market cap, and let's run ratios of the amount of TVL about the market cap. Let me just show you a big one right now. Ethereum has a market capitalization of $312 billion. In terms of Ethereum's total value locked, they have $123 billion. Also, if they're in the top 10 and they're worth $30 billion or more, they've got to be billions of dollars or more, right? That would be horrific if they weren't at least $1 billion in value. With this, it's hard to think of anything else that would show the low adoption of Cardano. There is only one thing that matters with blockchains, and that is whether people use them. Is there a real-world application? My opinion is that it is not a wise investment if it does not. Based on the use cases, you can now decide whether Cardano is worth your investment or not, and you can also view its use cases in our previous videos in which we have discussed it. In addition, looking at the chart on the CoinGecko website, do you think there is a certain point where Cardano could get thrown off the cliff? There is, and that price point is 99 cents. He has his set a little bit slower, and I'll tell you what he has set here in a minute. However, if you consider its chart, it had a huge price appreciation at the time he was holding it. He put a significant amount of money into it before it spiked at 14, 16, or 17 cents. Despite writing it up to smart contracts launching, he did not sell anything out the top. Instead, I think he sold something around $2.30 or $2.40, somewhere over here and then. Now that it has retraced to a very significant previous resistance level, it appears to be heading for a cliff. There is a reason why some cryptocurrency enthusiasts are overall bearish on the overall market instead of hyper bullish based on the facts you can see in my previous videos. But the stock market and the crypto market are not looking so good lately. So if Bitcoin drops to particularly below $30,000, when do we have this final movement lower? ADA is going to get thrown off a cliff since the only people investing in it are people who don't know what they're doing. Since you can see that by looking at all this data, you realize what a dumb investment this is. Therefore, I have set up a conditional short on ADA, which means when it hits 90 cents, it will convert me to a short, and I will put up at least 100 grand on it. In other words, this is his short if a price drops below this. The stop loss will be up here and the take profit will be down at around 16 to 17 cents. The reason he believes it is stinky is that he is going to ride his ADA down in the dumps. During the Monday trade session, the first day of March, the price of Cardano rallied. Earlier this month, the market posted a string of lower lows after several successive weeks, and it is part of a broader downtrend that dates back nearly 6 months. Nevertheless, that trend is likely to change once a combination of bullish reversal signals emerges. Moreover, we are poised to see a price reversal in the Cardano with a return to $1 and then $1.30. Also, the Cardano price action continues to present several indicators at the very least, which suggest a steady mean reversion to $2. And a time cycle called the Gann cycle of the inner year is crucial. Additionally, a father of technical analysis, W.D. Gann's methods are confusing and confounding to modern-day analysts, investors, and traders. The most critical factor in Gann analysis is the focus on time. In Gann's view, time is what drives markets and trends, and Cardano's time factor affects one of Gann's cycles. In addition to this, in the cycle of the inner year, Cardano is a powerful division within the 180-day cycle. In his writings, Gann argues that any instrument trending strongly for 180 days has a very high probability of reversing or going into a strong corrective phase. Accordingly, March 1, 2022 marks 180 days since the all-time high of $3.09 reached on September 2, 2021. Furthermore, March 1, 2022 marks the new moon phase of the lunar cycle, another important time event within Gann analysis. A combination of Cardano's extreme oversold nature, the monthly composite index's new all-time low, and the massive gap between candlestick bodies and the Tenkan Sen indicates that Cardano is poised for an explosive rise. As a result, the critical psychological $1 level will be the first target the bulls will test as resistance. Moreover, the weekly Fibonacci retracement and the daily Kijun Sen converge around $1. Further, to turn Cardano into an ideal bullish Ichimoku breakout, bulls need to convert the price to a clear uptrend, and that means Cardano has to close at or above the $1.30 value area. In addition, Cardano is now trading in the green after the crypto market surge coincided with a crash in the Russian currency. As a specific example, according to the most recent predictions of the CoinMarketCap community, the price of ADA will trade around $1.60 by the end of March. Also, crypto data analytics platform CoinMarketCap provides users with a price estimates function that lets them forecast prices for the next 6 months and read how other people feel about them in real life. Furthermore, the crypto community's social Cardano price forecasts predict the coin will be worth $1.49 on March 31, 2022, which is nearly 53.84% higher than the current price of 97 cents. In addition, Cardano went from strength to strength, adding almost 5,000 new wallets daily in February. The number of wallets that store the network's native cryptocurrency will continue to grow. In announcing the 3 million milestone on February 3rd, Finbold revealed the total amount of ADA wallets had passed 3 million. Also, the improvements in Cardano's plan to scale in 2022 have attracted increased investor interest, based on a detailed review made by Finbold. As an example, Cardano is 47,200 times more efficient than Bitcoin, according to a recent study. According to the predictions of a group of crypto professionals, the price of ADA will finish the year at $2.72 and ultimately reach $8 by the end of 2025. And the Cardano price prediction for 2022, however, may help determine whether the cryptocurrency will reach that price or not. So will you be selling all of your ADA? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Look in the comments section for what to do. Make sure you click the subscribe and bell buttons.